I'm here to do a rant today. I have some time to do a rant, and it's about one of the most hated cats in the series, Millie, and one of the most loved cats in the series, Blossomfall. Um, I don't like Blossomfall, and if you like her, I suggest you leave, because I'm going to be very negative about her, and I like Millie. So if you don't like Millie, I suggest you leave too. I feel like this is going to get quite a bit of hate when I upload this, but you know what? If the Warriors fandom cannot handle my opinion over cats that don't even exist, then, you know what? I'm just going to disable the comments if I get hate, because I'm allowed to have an opinion, and people should not hate me or get angry at me over having an opinion over cats who do not exist. They're not real cats, guys. So, keep that in mind. They're not real. So if you get angry about it, then that's your problem, and I'm just gonna like disable the comments or remove yours if you're gonna be a jerk to me about it and hate on me for over an opinion when I have done nothing to you. Okay, so this is more of a Blossom. I'm gonna get started with Blossomfall. I don't like Blossomfall. She's an attention whore. I've said it. Yes, she is an attention whore. When cats reject her, she seems to put the guilt trip on others. Like when Bumblestripe, this was before Millie yelled at her, okay? So this is like a part of her personality. She can't, like she just needs to understand that the world does not revolve around her. I mean, I get that she's needy, but it's really kind of annoying. And she just needs to like find a mate or whatever and move on from her family. She needs to grow up, really. In Sign of the Moon, on page 81, she hinted to Dovewing that she didn't like how close she and Dovewing were. And this was before Millie yelled at Blossomfall. You know, you've stolen my brother's heart, the young tortoiseshell warrior murmured. Her tone was teasing, but the gaze she turned on Dovewing was serious. This is on page 81 in Sign of the Moon. And when Bumblestripe picked Dovewing as his partner instead of Blossomfall, she tried to put the guilt trip on him by saying he wasn't being loyal to his sister. This was in The Forgotten Warrior after Millie yelled at her, but you know what? Even if she feels rejected, that doesn't mean she should put the guilt trip on cats just because they want to be close to someone. It's not a crime to have someone close in your life. It is a crime if you completely reject them in from your family, but it's not bad if you want to be close to someone, and that's what Blossomfall did. She tried to put the guilt trip on him just because he wanted to be close to Dovewing. And even if you hate Dovewing and you like cheer on Blossomfall for bullying her, that's not okay. Blossomfall can't act like that around cats who want to be close to others. She's being a drama queen. Blossomfall's ears shot straight up in surprise. "Excuse me, but who's your littermate?" she muttered. "You could show a little loyalty, you know." This is on The Forgotten Warrior, page 198. And when Bumblestripe and Dovewing were having a training session, this is when like Firestar had new ways of them training. But Blossomfall treated Dovewing like dirt. Bumblestripe was fine, but Dovewing, you need to do a lot more work, she meowed. "Your paws were all over the place, and you seem to have forgotten that you have a tail. It's there for balance, you know." And can I also mention that she was a huge brat to Ivypaw? Let me find the page really quick. So, excuse my... If I don't find it, then it's not a big deal. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope. Well, if you remember the scene, you have good memory. I'm just gonna point out, I know it's in Fading Echoes. I think it was when Blossomfall was having your warrior assessment to become a warrior. Let me find it really quick. Okay, here it is. It's in Fading Echoes, page 124. She treated Ivypaw like crap because she wanted Dovewing as her partner. "No way!" Wait, no, I'll start at the beginning. "The assessment will be carried out in pairs this time," Cinderheart told Ivypaw. "We need you to pair up with Blossomfall." "No way!" Blossomfall's horrified meow took Ivypaw by surprise. "She's not properly trained. can't I have Dubpaw? At least she can hunt. So, all her life, Blossomfall has pretty much been a brat. I mean, I guess people like her because they can relate to her and they feel sorry for her, but really, I don't have any sympathy for Blossomfall at all. And Millie's always cared about her children, like even Blossomfall before. People say if Blossomfall got hurt, she wouldn't care, but I think she would, because it's been proven in Fading Echoes that when Squirrelflight yelled at Blossomfall for standing on the tree stump in the gathering, Blossomfall fell and Millie got mad at Squirrelflight saying she could have been hurt. Blossomfall was limping slightly. The gray warrior darted to their daughter's side. Are you okay? She sniffed at Blossomfall's leg. It's fine, Blossomfall assured her. I just landed awkwardly. What were you doing? Blossomfall hung her head. I wanted to know what it was like to sit on the great oak. Squirrelflight made me jump by shouting at me and I fell out. Millie shot an angry glance at Squirrelflight. There was no need to frighten her. She could have hurt herself badly. She shouldn't have been sitting in the tree in the first place, Squirrelflight pointed out. She's just a paw, Millie reminded Squirrelflight. She's old enough to know better. Squirrelflight turned as Jayfeather emerged from the ferns. Will you check on Blossompaw? She asked. She's had a fall. It was Firestar slid from the bushes. Who's had a fall? It was nothing, Blossompaw mewed as Jayfeather checked her leg. I'm fine. Firestar swept from Millie to Squirrelflight, the pelts ruffled. This is in Fading Echoes on page 104. So that right there proves that Millie's always cared about her children and not just Briarlight. And let me remind you, it's Briarlight's spine that's broken. It's not just her legs. Having a broken spine is a huge deal and that's never gonna heal. It's been proven by Jayfeather saying it's not gonna heal. And Jayfeather didn't tell her that Briarlight's gonna die, but when he told Millie, this is in Fading Echoes, like right when he came back from the clan from asking Little Cloud for advice, I think Briarlight assumed that she was going to die, and this is when Millie actually snapped, because Millie thought her daughter was going to die, and I quite frankly don't blame her. It's natural for mothers to be worried. Yellowfang was worried when her son was like being rejected by her mother, or by Lizardstrap or whatever, so it's natural for mothers to worry. I don't understand why everyone hates Millie for being the kind of parent Rainflower should have been. People compare Millie to Rainflower, but Millie never changed Blossomfall's name, and Blossomfall deserved to get yelled at. I have no sympathy for her. However, I don't agree with Millie comparing her to Briarlight. She should have never done that. And I will say this, Millie should have been more caring. Like, she should have, yes, she had the right to yell at Blossomfall for being in the tunnels, but she should not have compared her to Briarlight, saying her daughter would have done anything to do hunting or something like that. But you know what? Blossomfall was being stupid for letting curiosity get the best of her. She was injured when she came back. She could have died in the tunnels. She could have risked her life and Ivypool's, and even Ivypool didn't even want to go in the tunnels. And at least Ivypool was smart enough to know that something was wrong about the tunnels. At least I don't like Ivypool, but at least she was smart, and she knew it was not the greatest idea. But Blossomfall, it's a part of the basic skills in Warriors training. To sniff the hole before you go in. Because in Midnight, this is like at the beginning of the book, when Squirrelpaw went into the hole without sniffing, Thornclaw yelled at her in a similar way Millie yelled at Blossomfall. And I don't see anyone hating on Thornclaw. Everybody loves Thornclaw. People have like a love-hate, like people have like a love-hate kind of opinion about Thornclaw. But really, I don't understand why Millie gets all the hate when there have been far worse parents, and it's a mother's job to yell at their children when it's necessary. Millie should have been more comforting to her child. She should have asked if Blossomfall was okay, but she definitely had the right to yell at Blossomfall when she wasted an entire afternoon hunting Instead, she explored the tunnels and got hurt instead. Like, what if there's a fox in it then? She didn't even sniff it. She didn't check to see if it was okay. No, she did none of that. She just went straight in because she was excited about going in the tunnels like an idiot. She could have gotten killed. And it would have been her fault, not Millie's. And people blame Millie for Blossomfall going into the dark forest. She had a choice. Blossomfall wanted to go there for attention. I don't care if she's punishing herself. There's no excuse to join a gang full of murderers just because her mother didn't give her enough attention. Blossomfall just needs to grow up and learn that the world does not revolve around her. She almost got killed the first time she joined her. I think it was like Ratscar or somebody. I think it was Ratscar who almost killed Blossomfall. She had her, she didn't even have her claws out or anything. She didn't know what to do. And Ivy Pool couldn't say anything. She could have been killed just because she liked the attention she got in the dark forest. She's being an attention whore there. It's not okay. And she told personal information about her clan when, Tiger Star manipulated her, but she still told personal information. And at least Birchfall knew what was going on. At least Birchfall, realized, hey, wait a minute. She's telling us all the personal information about her clan. I have to stop this. He was forced to say it, but Blossomfall just blindly told everyone that why they have to hunt in that particular area and what's the worst part to fight in that territory. They can't hunt in pine trees or whatever, I don't know. But Blossomfall she's just I don't like her because of this, really. And people hate Millie for being around Briarlight when she's not. She's not always there. She helped Ivy Paw become a warrior. I think this is in Night Whisperers, in the middle of the book. And she's seen out on patrol. She helped fight in the dark forest. And she's not useless. She's not always around Briarlight. And even Bumblestripe, supports her daughter, too. Bumblestripe supports Briarlight. He took her out in the Forgotten Warrior, and she nearly got killed by a dog, which is kind of dumb, but at least Bumblestripe understood his mother, unlike Blossomfall was being an attention whore and crying in the corner. I'm sorry, Blossomfall lovers, but I don't like Blossomfall. I just feel like people hate on Millie for the most ridiculous reasons. There's that one time she acted like she didn't care about saying, oh, she's fine, but I don't like what she did there. And I don't like how this is spoilers from Bramblestar Storm. I don't like how she, blamed Bramblestar if Briarlight died. I do agree that Millie should accept that Briarlight's gonna die anyway. She's not gonna have, the life of a warrior that every other regular cat would, but you know what? This is a worried mother. This is not just this is not just, a friend and a best friend. If you were a mother, you would understand. It's natural for mothers to be worried, and Millie's just completely freaked out. And Briarlight almost died several times before. She got killed by a snake at one point. She almost got killed by Greencough, and she almost died from Greencough before Bramblestar Storm came out. So that was at least 3 times before Briarlight died. So this cat has been on the verge of death every 6 books. And I think this is what made Millie snap, because if Briarlight does not exercise, she's gonna die the next day. She's literally fighting for her life, and she has to walk. She can't even walk to the fresh kill pile. So I don't understand why Blossomfall feels jealous of Briarlight when she's literally fighting every day for her life. And people hate on Millie because she's always around Briarlight, but Briarlight never told her mother she wanted her own space. So Millie really is not a mind reader. I don't understand why people hate her for that either. And there's been far worse mothers, guys. This, compared to what Millie did to Blossomfall, even though Blossomfall is an attention whore, I feel like she deserved it. I'm not saying Millie's a bad parent, but compared to what she did, let's compare it to Rainflower and Sandgorst. They abused their children on purpose. At least Millie has a reason to, hurt Blossomfall. She's just, worried about Briarlight, so I don't get why Millie gets all the hate, when really Blossomfall's the one who's been an attention whore, and she tries to put the guilt trip on those for trying to be close to another cat, and Blossomfall just needs to accept that the world does not revolve around her.